Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. We want to say welcome to this special edition of our live broadcast. We are here every time making sure that we bring you the best that we can as it relates to our normal discussion. We are the Liberia Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Awareness Movement. We are into uh, making awareness on gender issues and also educating people, young people, especially young people of Liberia and our student community, as well as the youth and other people who might not be knowledgeable about gender issues. So we are here again with this fascinating topic we have on hand. It is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is our topic for this evening hour, and we are so glad that you joined us as we discuss this topic. And we are always grateful for your contribution that is always coming on live to watch us as well as comment and follow our page. I mean, we are so grateful. So my name is Eric Dedek, and I am member and volunteer of the Liberia Sexual and Gender Violence Awareness. And I also have my colleagues with me. Yeah, they will better introduce themselves with Lawrence. Lawrence, are you there? Lawrence?
Thank you very much, Eric. My my name is Lawrence P. Bowman. I want to say welcome to all of our followers, our listeners, those who are following us. Today we are here again on a very interesting topic. Today we are here talking about cyberbullying. So we hope that you guys keep following us as we come with a lengthy discussions on how can we curtail cyberbullying. And once more, I say you are welcome. My name is Lawrence P. Bowman, volunteer coordinator, Liberia Sexual Gender Based Violence Movement.
So, Hannah, we get to you. Hannah, are you there? Okay, I think Hannah is. Hannah, are you there with us? We are not getting you. Hannah?
Are you getting me?
All right. Yeah, we can get you now. We can get you.
Okay, thank you. I'm Hannah Yudi, a volunteer of the Liberia Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Awareness Movement. I'm so glad to be in the show at this time, and I thank the host, and I say welcome to our followers and listeners. Thanks for following us always.
All right. Thank you so much, Hannah, for the introduction and also my colleague Lauren. So we are here discussing cyberbullying. Cyberbullying. Bullying is one of the social challenges we are faced with, especially young people and as well as adults. We experience it in different stages, not only for children or young people and the youth, but even the older people too, and prominent citizens as well. So it's not only about children. We see this as one of, I mean, as a critical issue to be discussed. As we see today, we are in a social world where we want to train everything If somebody, we are on the internet in search of something that we can use to boost our page or our social media page, or we just want to do something that will make us popular when we are hurting other people. And we may not really be in the knowledge, or we may not have the knowledge that we are hurting the person, but it's always it is always something that we need to really look at. So today we are here to discuss this bullying. Bullying in Africa, especially Liberia, parents normally call their children all kinds of names. They refer to them as any way or anything they want to refer to them out of. Here out of anger, and when their friends get to hear about it, it is what they'll be using against them. And sometimes they get angry, they get into fight, and they have some social problem with their friends because of the way they address them or other the parents address them, and they may use that to intimidate them, you know. And today it has been advanced to technology. Today we have smartphones, we have computer, we have the social media. So whatever we see is what we always eager and anxious to share it so we can get more likes, we get comments, and it's that's just how it has been in our social world. So let's get to Lawrence. Lawrence, we are going to hear from you. What do we refer to as social? Let's say cyberbullying. Especially let's come to then we can come to cyberbullying. What we mean by cyberbullying? What's your understanding? Lawrence, are you there? We can get you. You have to come on live.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can get you now. We can get you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Uh, okay, thank you very much. As it relates to cyberbullying, I think it's something that cause situation wherein you have a person who is who is like a school going person, and then for instance it start at cyberbullying starts from him, and in every class you find children who there are some that are smart and other are slow learner. So for those who that are smart, once the person who is a slow learner try to speak or to say something and then they make an error, and then you find the other child who is much smarter try to bully that person, and with that it cause confusion, it cause fighting at times. So I think cyberbullying starts from our very home, wherein we supposed to inform our children, tell them that, oh, stop what you are doing, this is not right. If a person make a mistake, if you can correct them, do so, and then not to shame them, because once you start to do that, it frightens the person from speaking out the next time. So cyberbullying cause confusions. For instance, in larger society where in it happen on the social media, where in a person will go about writing a statement or something, trying to post to impress themselves, and then that post come with some errors, and others will going to screenshot that post and try to share it around, and that with that the person get so stigmatized everywhere on social media. It cause them to shy away, even being on social media. They won't even want to post the next time. So all of these things are not right, and we see it in our community, we see it on social media. So this topic is very unique. How can we curtail that? We as young people is to encourage other who is not up to that level whenever there is an error. Some cyberbullying comes from relationship as well. You find out that most young girls who are in the relationship, at times they go to spend some fun time with their boyfriend, and then end of the day they start to do video call or video chat or some of that, sending photos and all of these things. And the person you are sending the photo to might not have that intention of taking your photo to publish it, but because you see phone from one hand to another, someone asks you say, "Oh, please let me your phone," and that person take your phone, going through your phone and steal something that is, and not supposed to be shared, but that person want to have that access or that information. They're going to transfer that picture to their phone and then try to share it on social media. We have seen a lot of photos on social media that come out very disgraceful for young girls and other even young men as well. So all of these things are some of the reasons. About, are you there? About, Hannah, can you come in? Hannah, can you come in?
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. I think Abo
Are you
is,
getting me?
yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yes. As the discussion goes, we talk about cyberbullying. Is an hello?
Go ahead. I'm hearing you.
Yes, we talk about cyberbullying, intentional acts or behavior that is carried on by a group or individual using electronic forms that can be a message of contact repeatedly and over time against a victim who cannot easily defend his or herself. On top of cyberbullying, it is not to be distinguished from normal conflicts between people or comparable power or status that often also occur online. We come across cyberbullying mostly on online, social media like on the Facebook. You see some teen training all over and things, which is very harmful for the victim. Are we there? Hello?
Yes, Hannah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So like for thanks for your input. I think Abo gone off, but let's keep the show going. So like you rightly said, so those electronic devices that are used to publish an image of a person from one network to another. All of these
Mhm.
form of electronic devices are also channel by which cyberbullying are being used. So for our society or for our environment, we have to be very careful how we go about sharing information and to who are we sharing those information, because some information that you're going to share others going to use that information against you for either cyberbullying or other things. So as young people, we have to be very mindful about how we go about sharing those information or those pictures. Like some photos on social media, you just take photo anyhow and then you post it. People use that against you. Even for even in your professional life, people can still go on your social media page. Photo that you posted the very day you join Facebook, that picture can be used against you. We have seen it during campaign time. People have used photos and other stuff. So that's one of the reasons.
So, Hannah, I get to you. What do you have to tell us? Cyberbullying. We are not getting you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can get you now. We can get you.
Yes. When we talk about cyberbullying, we are talking about an aggressive and intentional act or behavior that is carried on by a group or an individual using electronic forms of contact repeated and over time against the victims who cannot easily defend him or herself. Cyberbullying is to be distinguished from national conflict, from normal conflict rather, between people of comparable power or status that often also occur online. Are we there?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can get me right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So all we are saying is that cyberbullying is internet shaming. Internet shaming. So you get on the internet, you are making sure that you shame other people, you spoil their characters, and because you want to trend, you want, I mean, today we have on the social media so many blogs. So anything you drop, they are sharing it all over. If it is about, let's say, a new picture, everybody is asking for the picture. Can you send it to me? Can you send it to me? I want to transfer it to my friend. I want to. So they are intentionally doing it. It is a willful act. It is a willful and intentional. So it is not something you will say is a mistake. You intentionally do it to intimidate the person or to shame the person, to like make the person feel so bad and they feel so much dejected about themselves. They begin so much, somehow embarrassed, I mean, among their friends or family members or colleagues or at job site. So this particular thing is a training issue. It is not something that is strange to everybody. It's just that maybe those some of the young people that are doing it, they don't get it know that I mean it is a crime. It is a crime. Cyberbullying also can be considered a crime because if you intentionally do something on internet to shame a person, that person can have a lawsuit against you for why you do that. So it is internet crime. In other words, it is also internet crime or online crime. So like my colleague has rightly said, it is done online. It is done online. You can use an electronic device like your smartphone, your computer, and you use social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or you can use any other means or through text messages, your cell phone, you texting message first, message, making sure that you show the person to their friends. And I mean, the simple one we can see right now that is trending in social media is that we see people right now, they are getting we now have let's say fourth graders that will be graduating, and some of them will go on a graduation party. They will not go there, specifically to like celebrate the person, but instead they are going to get the speech, take video, take photos, and then maybe the person will give a very good speech, but because they just want to bully the person at the end of the day, what will happen is they will be looking at certain part. Maybe the graduate made a one mistake. So that mistake part is why they will cut on the video and then post it. And then people will begin laughing at the graduate, insulting them, saying all manner of words against them. And at the end, they will feel so bad about themselves and they will feel that they are done nothing. It makes people to have some low, prestige and some low self-esteem because at the end of the day, the person will say that I have not done well. Yes, I have not done well. And the person will feel embarrassed, the family members. So cyberbullying is internet internet shaming. And we are saying this thing is not good. Not everything we see we should post on social media. Think about it, the things you are posting about somebody, how is it going to affect the person? How will the person feel? What will become of the person? What will become of the person's relationship with their family and loved ones or children? You are posting naked pictures about somebody on the internet to shame them. And are you not thinking about maybe that person has children who are on the social media that will go and see that picture? Well, come to think of it. So this thing is training, and this is why we tell you why to talk about it. And the young people, we cannot be training by bringing down others. Because mostly, you see, cyberbullying is done for the person who is doing it bullying to train, to become famous, to become popular, so that people will celebrate them and then shame the person that is already existing. So we think this is not correct. This is not correct, and as some people will be based on it, it is not good for us. We cannot be popular at the expense of somebody's image, somebody's character, somebody's self-esteem, somebody's integrity. You know, these things they are not real. It is not actually okay for us as young people. The internet is good. We are on the internet to associate. We are on the internet to get connected. We are on the internet for business. We are on the internet for schooling. It is. We need to understand that the internet is not just about posting people. It's not just about posting people or trying to trend or to become a celebrity. People know you. It is good for something positive. Positive. It is not to bring down other people. You see a picture that you know that when you send on internet, people will begin laughing at the person. Don't post it. Don't post it for Christ's sake. Think about the person. Think about the person. You don't even know the health issue that person is having. Either that person is having pressure, and somebody will just call and say, "Hey, I saw this picture on the internet. It's about you." They say, "But what was I doing?" You say, "This time, this thing you were doing." Somebody starts saying, and then they will feel so embarrassed. They will feel so much embarrassed, and they will start saying it to you, even some of your friends and family members. It's just so bad. So is something that we are talking about here. Today we are in the process of international violence awareness, and we are so much glad that we are having this topic, and we also glad that you are following us as well as watching our live broadcast. And also we will highly appreciate you when you will comment and share our video as well as to make your own contribution to the comment. So, uh, Lawrence, are you there?
I'm hearing you.
Okay, okay. So that is the definition we have just talked about. That is the definition we have just talked about. So spreading lies about people on the internet, spreading lies, tarnishing their characters, blackmailing them. Some of these cyberbullying can turn into blackmailing. Because if you like say take a naked picture of the person and then you want to post it on the internet and say, I have a picture of you, I have a naked picture of you that I want to post on the internet, and the person will not want you to post that picture, then now be at your mercy. So you will tell them what to do and what not to do, what to do. I can remember one time at the Road Junction, I was coming from school, and then I saw this girl. She been hunting this guy that had this picture for her. It was a known picture. And then the guy kept threatening her, I will do this, I will do this. So the guy told him, look, you need to come to people row. The money you are charging me to give you, I will give you the money. So I will give you the money. It's not anything. I will give you. I think he charged the girl. When I went there, I heard the story. He charged the girl like 800 US dollars. So the guy told him, but then you need to come to the row. So I will be able to give you the money. Then you will look in the phone and take a picture from in the phone. Then he said, okay, I mean, it's not a problem. But when he came, not me the girl, I already informed the police about it. So he came and we met the girl right on the quota. So while they were making arrangement, and then police came on the spot. And that's how she followed the guy and said, this guy has some picture for her, and then he has been blackmailing her and threatening her that if she doesn't pay 800, he will publish the picture. And that's how the police came, arrested the guy, and they went through the phone, they saw some of the pictures, and they see his phone, and that's how they hang on him with coffee and then begin carrying him to the station. So, I mean, these things are not good because you will get to the level where you will not be going to blackmail people. To blackmail people. The time when you are making the person shame, you want to make a person feel bad, you want to spoil the person, you want to damage the person, but it will lead to also other internet crime like fraud or blackmailing or destroying people, all those things, or threatening people. Damaging people reputation. I mean, these things are not very good. So we are talking about it. So what is our next round of discussion on the topic?
I guess we are to the courses.
Okay,
Mhm.
the causes, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So what caused cyberbullying? What caused it? I think I talked about one. Cyberbullying, normally it is normally what we see now as our social media, or trend, we see that people are in search of things that will make them popular on the internet. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you will come across some of them say, I have this video of this person. I have a video of this person. Check in the comment. I have a video of this person. DM me or DM me. So people who want to see that video or that picture or that information, they will keep commenting, they will keep texting, and the person will become popular. They will be sharing. So, and that person may think that they are now a celebrity. They want to like be popular, they want to be famous, all these things. On the social media angle, is what I'm looking at. I think Lawrence has something to say about, the
Yeah,
terrorism.
thank you very much, Eric. I think some reason or some cause of cyberbullying, sometimes people go about posting, sometimes being over excitement or excited. For instance, like you can sometimes we see on social media a university graduate who who just graduated or about to graduate go and do a post, and then you find out that that person will go make statement that is not right, and then mind you, people are all watching your pages. Once that error is made without correction, somebody screenshot a question, they taking that and share it. So you find out that maybe the person wrote that thing when they got to themselves and they know that there was an error is late already. So sometimes it's good that when you are doing post that will go virus, you do a fact check of what you are about to post, how you go about posting that, because some of these things cause cyberbullying. And also to our like I said, to our young women, our young girls who are out there who are seeking some material gains. Because if a person will tell you, say, oh, okay, you want me send you this one, do this one, and do this XYZ, XYZ. Sometimes people fall victim to that. Also, hacking of social media pages or your personal Facebook page, sometimes due to the fact that your page got hacked and you have been taking some photos, some nude photos of yourself in your phone, and then your page got hacked. That person have access to your phone. They can go about sharing your photos. They can go about sharing your photos. So all of these things are some reason. Eric, I think Abo is on. You can let him in.
But I can see where you need to continue. I am not seeing this thing. I keep saying it. I keep here
So
on the screen.
that's some of the reason. Sometimes your personal page get hacked, and then through that you have some photos in your phone that is not necessary to go pop to go for it to go viral. And then your phone get hacked. Someone took your phone, have access, have control over your phone. Because once your phone is hacked, the person have access over your page. They have control over your page. They can post anything on your page, and people will say it is you. Be a new photos or video, or even your personal photos. So all of these reasons. So one of the cause is due to hacking of phone. So it's good that you have a good security password on your phone, on your social media pages, so that they won't just get hacked easily.
Lauren,
Thank you.
can you accept Abraham? Can you
You the
accept
one can
Abraham?
do you the one can do that.
Well, I can see anywhere here to accept me. I'm having difficulties with that. I was saying from the beginning.
When they get when they get when they have more, click on more.
More,
Yeah, more. What you seeing to more?
I see layout, I see probably, I see this to all
Nothing that you seeing late hour.
layout, private chat, and then stream this to audience.
Nothing there like add to stage.
No, no,
You sh-
nothing like
that add to stage should be around there.
I can't see anything here like that. I can't see anything here like that. Okay, I think we can continue.
So these are some of the reason of cyberbullying. So we as young people have to be very careful about how we share information and all of these things. So like I said, due to your phone being hacked, it can lead to cyberbullying in a sense that if your page is hacked and you have some photos or some things that is some known photo of yourself in your own personal phone and your page got hacked, someone can use your phone to post this picture or even share them. Most of the leaked video that we are seeing on social media around is due to the fact that a person phone got hacked or
Mm-hmm.
based on their own personal agreement. with those who they share it with. So these are some of the reasons and some of the causes of cyberbullying. And Abba, welcome.
Oh, I thank you, Brother Lawrence.
All right, Albert, you can go on. You can go on. Go on,
Okay, thank
Albert.
you. All right, Brother Ire, and let me say, uh, greetings to everyone on the show and to our listeners, audience. Let me say, big greetings to you all too as well. So again, we are here like a topic just to begin from where we we are the causes of cyberbullying. We understand that cyberbullying in or live in or sin, right, is a very serious issue that is that is highly detrimental to not only the victim but also the the parents of the victim. So to first address cyberbullying is to know the cause. What can normally cause one to perform such an act against a person, against a person. So one, like what our brother said, that is true. Not having a proper security issues on your phone, it can be influenced by another person or manipulated by another person to take information. Or number two, right, is to you don't have active or management of your information in terms of knowing how to share certain sensitive information of yours, right? Yeah, some information that is very sensitive, it is not necessary to share with people, especially that might not be your relatives, because most often those who can cyberbully a person can normally come in percentage wise from friends and maybe loved ones, right? So sometimes in your relationship that you see you and a guy into of the house, a man is into a relationship with a girl, right? Almost like share everything common. Some things they can do together, they share on each other phones, right? Even in school, that can happen as well. So giving such a sensitive information to that person can also lead to a cyberbullying the day you and that person having to get into serious confusion, not managing your information properly can be the cause. Though you might be in a serious honeymoon with your fiancé, but it is quite important that some information that you share with him you have to be sensitive with it, especially if that relationship is not something that is 100% reliable. So number two is condition that can cause people to can that can cause people to go into to experience such. Maybe you can say uh, economic issue. Economic issue when somebody is economically challenged, sometimes you know they behave unreasonable, right? So in that direction, people can say, oh, but you have to send me some pictures, right?
Uh,
And when once the person send out pictures, you don't know what that person going to do with that pictures. At the end of the day, that person will try to abuse that picture into different form by cyberbullying you, right? They will cyberbully you by sending the information through the media, the social media, and what have you, just to 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 bully you. So even if you are on an extreme economic situation, right, it is always good that you try to exercise some restraint about how to send the information to people when they are requesting for information before they can help you. So economically challenge can be the cause if someone do not have anything, but asking for help and say, oh, but you can send me some pictures and what have you. And number two, cyberbullying can now also be a picture or maybe a sensitive documents of yours. So let's say, for example, your grade sheets, where you have the grade sheets, you have or your academic reports, right? Sometimes people can feel lovely sharing their information with their close and old friends. They didn't perform well, right? They didn't perform well this semester or this year. So let me say, about what was the grade? Then you have to you then you went about showing your grade sheet. That person might take that grade sheet, and say, but let me, maybe while reading, while trying to view, you might leave the terrain to go another area. That person can take picture quick of it, your name, everything, your school name, and your grade sheet. You don't know,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
saw
it is
something
about.
like that. I say I just saw something like that. That's what we should be talking about. I just saw something like that on the internet just now.
Oh, okay. You see, so sometimes documents, sensitive documents of such too, people can use that to play on you to have some emotional trauma, to have you experience some emotional trauma. So your document, right? You have to be very sensitive of it. If even that person is a friend, if that person maybe you would have shared your Desmond performance with him or she, you got a way that you can do it. You can show it to him, but you don't have to give it to him. Or if you around, make sure that you see it, and then you go. When a hour cannot post information on the social media, but an attempt to leave, you might do it, and then at the end of the day, what will happen? The day to in certain confusion, or you might even share the friends, so what's the report again? And you don't know the connection between you and another person that you send it to. Maybe that person has some issue with you. At the end of the day, that person will send your information on the social media and then start to read all sort of things that not even happen that led to your that performance in grade school. They will try to use propaganda just to devalue and make the public to laugh at you. Right? So it is about, like I said, friendship, not knowing, be very sensitive with friends, in sharing your information with. Right? Yes, that is managing your information with friends. So poor management of your information with friends can be led to cyberbullying. You don't you just trust anybody with information. It's not everybody you gotta trust. You need to be very confidential with information that is tantamount to damaging your reputation or your character in society. It's not everyone you can trust with your information. You know? So sometimes we can experience similar things even at work. Even at work, we see people sometimes they can be overnight, they can be very busy with other activities, so they can really sleep at night. So sometimes when they go to work, while doing something, let's just say now quietly, sleep, sleep can carry them maybe for a short period of time. And in that time, right, you'll find somebody will just come in immediately to take your picture. And that person take your picture, they we don't know, maybe they'll like saying it in laughing form, but there's a differences between, as a United Nations, there's a differences between somebody is joking with you and that is somebody is bullying you. The other people will say, oh, wow, that's joking. No, that is some things, right? Get a way they can do it. It is some things doesn't appear, or some things do not appear as a joke, especially on the basis of you having a character that's supposed to be laughed at by people, by the public, right? So if information that's supposed to hamper your character, and that person is mismanaging that information to people, it is now a joke. That person you're bullying you is not a joke. There are some there's normal things where that one it's not something against a character, but maybe they want to share with people. They say, oh, we just laughing, whatever that discuss it. But to go at the extreme, the people say who not associating with you to carry some information, that one is bad. That one is completely bad. So, but among your peers, maybe you might say something and then you make a mistake, right? Among your side laughing is absolutely jovial with it. Eh, right around there, you all laugh with it, finish. That one can be a joke. Right? You can record and post on Facebook. But in the case where the person take information, your pictures, your voice recordings, maybe some of your documents, and try to send it on the social media. right, is a bully. So you, the person, the victim, right, is a bully. So you gotta be very sensitive with friends. Like I said, being very sensitive with friends that you share your information with. Full sensitivity to friends in sharing information can be led to cyberbullying because you might not know the motive of that person in taking your information. And not everyone that take your picture or take your document picture can do it, or they can use it rightfully, they can use it against you. And which might place an emotional, problem on you. So poor monitoring of information, uh lack of creativity in identifying, or sensitivity rather, sensitivity in identifying friends to share information with, right? Maybe learn economic challenge. These are some of the causes that I sometimes see around my environment, especially in Liberia. Using Liberia as a case study. These are some of the things we have experienced over the time past, because more girls on an economic challenge, more girls in our country, they live on sharing videos, sharing pictures to survive. There are other better ways. There are other better ways. There are other better ways that if you are on a challenge situations within a society where you can use, other than you share your pictures with somebody, right, that might use it, for the wrong purpose, right? I might use it for the wrong purpose. So you can try to, when somebody, but the fact here is, why must I ask you for something and then you question that I should see my picture? So that should run to your mind that that person has different approach or intent of what a picture. So do not do not try to think that way, that when somebody asking for a picture, whether they can give you help, though you are on an economic challenge, then you give your information. No, do not do it. And always try to be prepared in going to work. When you are going to work, even as soon as to make you to sleep, you try to ask for a time. Maybe you can go somewhere. It might have some quiet time, some places, but not where you're on duty. Specifically, you're on duty, then you forget about yourself. You gotta be sensitive because you might not know your enemy at your real work site, right? You might not know your enemy, right? Sometimes you can, in some cases, individuals can be the cause for them themselves to be bullied. In some cases, individuals can be that is we can say that is the poor monitoring of yourself. Like is in the case of your work, where you know that you have a specific duty to accomplish at your job site, and then at night you do different things that has no relation to your duty. You do different things that have no relation to your duty. Or witnessing, just spend your entire night, in witnessing movies. Do you expect yourself, where you already used to the time, right? Do you expect yourself that when you go to work the next morning, you will not experience dizziness? Of course, you will experience dizziness. So you should you should be able to manage your time management in terms of your daily activity or schedule. You may have time to sleep, you may have time to rehearse, to study, and you have time for work. You go for work and you go on duty, and that you will not experience what I just explained. Right? You will not experience it. Nobody will take a picture and try to bully. No one will take a picture and, and start to bully. So let us be very mindful, be time conscious about ourselves on how we proceed, sensitive with some of our information. If we are economically challenged, we should know how to engage, that situations. We do not share our information because we are on a challenge, environment or atmosphere, right? So basically, I will stop here, and then for on anyone can just start from there. So to begin the show. Is anyone there? So Eric, So in the meantime, uh, we we observe that we observe. Eric, are you there? So I'll stop here for now. I'll stop here for now, and then next person can, can go on. I'll stop here for now. This is what I have to say when the causes of cyberbullying, right? Economic challenge, poor management of time, right? You don't have time for yourself, so you don't time yourself. Time to sleep, time to rehearse, and time for work. And two, we have we have a situation where we say uh, be very sensitive with friends that you know. Right? Because some friends get information, some friends you might not know that person will take your information in your day of or maybe crisis or confusion. You might try to bully you by saying on the social media. So there are some information you have to be very sensitive to in sharing with friends. So I will stop here. Eric, if you are around, you can proceed.
Yes, thank you very much for the insights you have given to the discussion. So, guys, these are these are our own way of contributing to what is cyberbullying and what are the causes and then following us. Once again, we are the Liberal Sexual and Gender Based Violence Awareness, and we are here making sure that we discuss issues that are relevant to uh, gender issues, especially the one on discussion. Most time we see also in the home and children normally grow up in a home where they were being bullied and they learn some of these things. So at the end of the day, they have grown up and it is part of them. They make fun of almost anything they see about friends, about people. They don't just regard, people for who they are. They are either in a habit to like mock the person, laugh at the person. So when they get to the social media platform and where they are seeing that they will go viral, things are going viral, things are trending, they see that as an opportunity to to like pass on the things they have learned from home. So we see people on the internet, they are either insulting their friends, writing all kinds of things about their friends. They are bringing all kinds of information, or like our police just said, you and your friend, you and this person been friendly for some time. The person you have told your secret to the person knows a lot about you. Only because of one confusion, you decided to bring out all of the information about the person. So now people who are on the internet will see that as an opportunity to trend. They say sometimes they call it babbling. They call it babbling these days right now on the internet. I think you can follow some of these things. Yeah, two people or certain group of people are having this issue, and bloggers are there carrying out the trend. Everybody wants to listen. Everybody wants for that kind of interaction to continue or that conversation to continue. They keep putting money, because they enjoy it, and those who are posting it, they also find pleasure in it. So, like our police here, we just need to be careful with friends. There are some personal information about you or private information. You don't just share it because when people get to know, they begin while sharing those things on the internet, and then it comes our home thing to you negatively. So we think you need to be careful. And when it comes to some of the prevention, I think we have already highlighted some. On that, we have on that our putting on to like add up. Lawrence, are you there? Lawrence, Hannah, are you there? All right. So uh, we are also looking at some of the prevention. How can we, minimize this issue of cyberbullying? So that is our next focus point.
I'm in.
Okay, okay. So we are just looking at some of the social interaction that can cause this type of bullying. Like our bully was saying, you and this person being friendly for time, then you don't want those situations. So we decided to bring out all the information about their current lifestyle, where I mean where and what they have been into. We start to bring out and when bloggers decide to hear this information or other social media celebrities want to, they decide to hear this, or let's say the radio, or let's say people who might just be interested sharing those information, they start they start to go viral and people start to call you or they come back on. Our private lifestyle is important. We need to use our that privacy. We don't just let it out. Yes, even with the different with people, we need to be very careful what we say about ourselves, information about ourselves that we know one day when it comes back against us, it's going to hurt us. We just take off social media. They say everybody wants to post, everybody wants to trend on the social media. When the boyfriend break their heart, they post it. So imagine everybody knows that boyfriend breaking your heart, boyfriend breaking your heart, boyfriend breaking your heart. And at the end of the day, maybe you get somebody that wants to marry you, and then all your social media post about heartbreak or heartbreak, and people decide to check out everything and then start to post it. And believe them, never want to marry you, you get to know that 10% have broken your heart, or you have got 10 have. So, these things what is them. Yes, seriously. They are not just conscious about it. They post anything on social media, anything, any situation, everything happening when they post it, and that is not good.
So,
That is not good.
Eric, I
Yes.
one thing got to my mind, right? Another cause is politics. Political, I can say, a term. Political term. You find people using using uh some information of their maybe their counterpart to bring them down, sharing it on the social media and what have you. Even so, that some information can be real, can really be real, but they can try to pin it as a real situation just so they can try to reduce your followers and popularity. So politics sometimes politics, bad politics, right? Uh, can cause to cyberbullying. Bad politics sometimes cause cyberbullying, and that is very bad on our part as we as African because when you follow other countries politics, right, you will not see them doing such a thing. They disagree constructively and it's on the basis of issues, but it's not on the basis of some private information in your own home. Because how does your home have to do with the position you are vying for? Somebody private life. They have seen one major confusion at home, right? Even though they resolve it as a family, because that one is just it's just common that people can have an issue within a home, right? But you go and take that information, you treat it differently, from the real matter, how the piece. So no, honestly, we have a propagandists within this country, where they can maybe they might paint it differently as a result of you trying to get so many girlfriends. Though it was not on the basis of girlfriends that you need to work might get into a confusion for, but because they want to play bad politics on you to bring you down, they will try to use any means, you know, to do so. By even bullying on the social media and on other social platforms. So bad politics can cause cyberbullying, especially in the political system. So politicians too can be victims of it. Politicians can be victims of it.
Of course. That's why we even
Yeah.
say from the beginning of our discussion, we said it affects everybody in society, prominent people as well. In fact, prominent people are really the target because at the end of the day, they want to the person, they want to make sure that the person, is shamed and somehow. Well, somehow do certain thing or certain target, they might be aiming at. So it affects everybody. It affects everybody. So, Lawrence, if you want to make contribution, can we get to the prevention and then some
Instead,
recommendation online in our discussion? We have exceeded 1 hour already.
Yes, thank you very much, and Abbott for that input. Also, thank you, Eric. But one thing I do know of, because cyberbullying, if, for instance, like bro, I was saying, we don't have that restriction as it relates to the internet. So due to that reason, people can go about doing anything at any time. There is no restrictions on internet, and there is no authority. Like for instance, the case, just to mention the case between Prophet Key and that of Judy Andy, and he was taken to court. So they have to rule out that case because there is no there is no law that is to say concerning cyber crime. You getting me? You guys getting me? Hello? So that case were ruled out, was sent out of court because there was no cyber crime. There is no law that guaranteed cyber crime in Liberia. So it's the same as cyber bullying. So once these laws are crafted, and then I think people will be held responsible for their actions towards an individual or any other person for that matter. So I think we need to work on establishing that law. Our lawmakers can come up with that to help our society.
But Lawrence, I think there are laws concerning that, especially if it has to do with damaging the person characters. I think we got defamation law, you know, and let's see, character damage, all those things. We have laws about it because I think cyberbullying can result to some of these things because if you post things about people, if you express because it's a freedom of expression, you can express yourself, but you will also be liable of any offense or any other thing that comes along with it. That's a right for the right kind of responsibility and you taking you bearing the full action.
Eric,
So
Hannah want to come back. She's asking that you let her in.
all right. All right, so you can just go ahead. You can go ahead.
so I should go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just talk on basically. So we are on the infant really infant of cyberbullying, right? So it is it is quite important that you know uh the effect of cyberbullying. It is essential that you know the effect because cyberbullying is something where you have to know who are those that can be affected and sort of what is the trauma that they can suffocate on it. Right? Mainly in school, when somebody is bullying in school, the effect can be that very, very bad. Right? It can be very, very bad. They sometimes some traumatize to the extent that they don't study their lesson. They sometimes become traumatized to the extent that they don't normally study their lesson, right? The way they used to study like before, putting more time to their studies, carry on some evaluation methods to know or to ascertain how fluently they understand the lesson, it will reduce the moment they try to hold a book and think about what happened maybe at their school or how the image is being circulating around, that the person is this that they will try to fall and just leave the book. They will put it down. Sometimes in that case, right? In that case, if a parent try to notice that, right? If a parent try to notice that, it's good that you provide counseling for your child, because again it is very dangerous. It might even allow that child to commit a suicide. You might not know it. So bad performance in school, I mean academic performances in school can be the effect of cyberbullying. Another thing is school dropout, where school dropout and limiting your normal social activities with your friends. Because why is it this? It is because that whenever somebody share your information on the social media, or everyone viewing seeing your pictures, or maybe your grade sheets will share how you feel you did and as a result of certain things that they don't even know about. They will try to film it in a different form. What will happen if you normally used to go around with friends that they can welcome you? So that when you go around, they will want to discuss it and post start pointing fingers, at you. So, oh, now the person now that I saw information on the social media, or the person now that information on the social media, like grocery that you stay in get wherever, where taking bad substances like drugs or that of alcohol. Though that has not been your habit to go and taking drugs or taking alcohol, but because you are facing that emotional trauma, it will result to you going to take a drug. So now when you
Okay.
overdo yourself, you know what can happen. People hearing the result of drugs, and at the same time they die a result, of alcohol abuse. So if that person maybe on that type of trauma, and then he wanted to lock himself inside, or she herself she lock herself in, right? And just start taking smaller baths, so and you might not know what will happen at the end. Because they don't want to come out that people look at the prestige that that person have, and coming outside people pointing finger at them, right? And it's not anything that is positive about a character but negative, right? They will feel like no, there's no need of me living, right? So so that is the effect of it. People who normally don't take alcohol, they will end up, taking alcohol, taking drugs, bad substances, and something like can be led to death. And another effect of it will consider what we call distance from home. You use your phone to go, you on the social media to amuse yourself, to get information, to research. But insofar you took the phone, maybe phone first, or back, seeing your picture, like how you manage. You're talking about thing you want to distance yourself from phone. You don't want to, you don't want to hold phone in your hand. Consider when you hold the phone, you receive a call, so you will put phone far away from you. You just want to live that life of loneliness, and there is no one can live a life of loneliness. You need somebody to companion you with. But because you are under that emotional trauma, where it will cause you to live an unusual life. So, so, so those are the interests. But in that case, there are situations where parents, parents have to intervene, or situation, parents or counselors, because sometimes the parents can be emotionally trauma whenever they see their children in that situation. So the best advice is to seek a counselor, because while the parents might be advising She might even want to break down in tears, or she will not want to do it, considering what they hear about that doctor. You will not want to have that courage to even counsel them. So the best thing is to find either a church or you find a counselor. You go to a church, the pastor talks to you, or you go to a counseling area that they will counsel you, where you understand that there is not, or even though even though there are some information regarding you that is outside there, but when they talk to you, you will understand that there is not all to laugh. You gotta move on, and as time goes, that information will die. No, so when that happens, you can come back to your normal status, but don't allow those insults to kill you down to the extent that you know people start to wonder, say, but why is it that that person have to do that? Isn't it? So we have to be very sensitive to those insights. We should not let insights to overshadow our thoughts. We should always be very conscious about our mind, about what we should do whenever we are under such or conditions. We should not, try to do neither of those things. The best way when you're under or emotional trauma is to seek counseling. You see counselor, they will talk to you, they will counsel you, other than you going to take alcohol, other than you going to distance yourself from friends, right, and other things. Because the more you distance yourself, it's almost like you're guilty of it. People will say, the reason why you see you can't come around, or the reason why you see that you can't come around is because it happened. But when you go, you say something, you can talk. Even the person that will try to bully you. At the end of the day, if you just try to explain some things about that information, they will say no, but I think everyone is subject to error, and she was and the fact that she can come and make a statement about it, and in this form, no reason. And there will be few who will be like still wanting to mount pressure on that, but you don't you don't take it serious. If there's a law in your country, especially in my country, we have a law for that. If there's a law that shows that speaks against it in your country, you go and contact the rightful authorities about somebody is damaging your character. Go and contact the rightful authority, and the authority will intervene. And that's it, and that alone will cease. So we should be mindful of those things that alcohol, stay away from food, it will soon not be let a person stay away from the phone, not associating themselves with their friends any longer, bad performances in schools and what have you, where even people can drop out of high school, people can drop out, but the best things in my own recommendation is when you're under that situation, do not try to do things that will hamper your growth, your future, or your development. Either seek counselors or go to the referee authority for them to intervene, other than you going to do some of those things. So I will learn just to call on the next person to have a discussion on this. So are you there, Hannah?
I'm in.
Yeah, so this is what I have to say for the effect and that recommendations that we should do, because sometimes family members where they themselves can experience the emotional trauma when they see that children in that type of situation. So, so it is advisable that parents do advise or counsel, but the best persons for counseling in that situation, whenever you're experiencing it is either the counselors or seek medical authority to intervene in that situation. So thank you. So Eric, I will stop here.
Thank you, and Albert. So, like generally, when we are talking about cyberbullying, so also the effects can be classified on the following. That is, we had the psychological effects, the physical effects, emotional effects, we tell of the mental effects. So when we talk about the physical effects of cyberbullying, It can be just as the physical effect. As I mentioned, as a physical effect, victim of cyberbullying may experience a range of negative emotions, like you said, like the sadness, anger, fear, and embarrassment. They may also feel isolated and alone. So that's the psychological aspect of the effects of cyberbullying. Then the physical effects, disease in the person's physical health. Some of these effects include headache, for the person is so like embarrassed. They may even face sleeping problems. They may find difficulties in sleep. So that's some of the effects of cyberbullying. Some of the mental health. The victim may have trouble concentrating, like you said, maybe in a class, a thing. So even sitting in class and concentrate, there will be a difficulty. They may also want to receive, they may also get a lower grades because they are not concentrating and they not want to go to school and things. So that these are some of the effects of cyberbullying. Are we there?
We are getting you. We are getting you. We are
Okay.
getting you. Not,
So
I hope somebody has, I hope somebody has been, that's a recommendation to the parents also. Let the children
eh?
also, let the parents also try to work with the children. Some of them will just buy something and give it to their children, and then they will just begin posting things on social media, posting things about themselves, posting all kinds of things. So the parents should work with them so that at least what they will post on Facebook, what they will share on Facebook, what they will train on Facebook is something that has positive impact on their own life. It should be about tearing down other people. So especially the young people these days, they are the ones very, very friendly with social media with this type of doing. Seriously. The other was saying concerning the friendship. I think about one friendship and then another person posting, everybody just commenting on it, how she got read, she was not serious, all kinds of things. They are just running all kinds of stuff on that particular friendship. And the person who had the friendship was like, she want to make flower with them. She want to make tea with them, hash. But other people are telling her to just keep quiet. And they are asking how you manage for your patient to get on social media and you can't even explain who did that. So I think the parents need to work with the children. Yes, what they should share on social media, what they should share and what they should not share.
yeah, that is true. Because primarily the parents are the ones who are responsible for the development of the children. So like you already said, so parents too play a role too. So they are the ones that are responsible for the development of their children. So at a young age, the parent must develop a habit of guiding and teaching their children good manners and right conduct as
So
well.
that's true. The issue of cyberbullying now in our current situations where things have been modernized, people get access to phone, internet, you expect those things, but it can be limited, it can be reduced. Like what you said, parents' interventions in children's upbringing positively, and number two, where if you have or 12, 12 laws by rightful authority and let it be communicated around, even in native dialect or your vernacular, your common vernacular in your country. Let it be able let it be able to come to a little man understanding that this is wrong, and anyone who does that, that person there will be targeted with the law. Where if you understand, just as in the case of rape, the bully made rape a non-bailable offense, right? Nobody can go and stand for you when you perform such an act. And in that case, that because because the same has rate can play some level of emotional trauma on a person is and that the same process to that of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying it can make you to have some emotional trauma, it can maybe be led to death. So if things of such nature continue to persist within our society, it is needful that the rightful authority have to intervene uh, by setting or hard I can say or laws in that direction that when anyone who commit a crime in that direction will be what.
Hello? Anna, are you there?
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, especially during the formative years and until adolescence, since these stages of child development are the most crucial stage. So the parents hold the principal and vital role in the child development because as parents, they be train their children and teach them about maybe the right contours, how to compose and things. Then we won't like come down with this cyberbullying. So it begin with the parents. Yeah, I will conclude now.
Yes, you can conclude. I'm trying to get to
Eh?
end the show. Yes, you can come with the concluding statement.
Um,
You can
okay,
come in.
okay. In conclusion, awareness is the key to prevent and online harassment. So we should make the children aware from an early age so they can always be cautious. Moreover, parents must monitor their children. Parents must monitor their children online activities and limit their usage. So in conclusion, the awareness on cyberbullying, like the school and students going in the various schools. But most students they are into this, but they are not aware. They are into it, but they don't have education into it. They don't know. They don't know. So we need to carry awareness in schools as well. Are we there?
Yeah, thank you, Hannah. Well, like you rightly said, so we need an awareness in various schools and university because people are
Mm-hmm.
unaware that some of those things that they are doing, they are cyberbullying, but they don't know because of the lack of knowledge. No one is there to tell them, hey, stop what you are doing. This is not right. This is cyberbullying. You cannot treat this person like this. And so all of these things, people are ignorant to them. So at least if we carry on this awareness will help as well. Thank you, Abba. About can you come in? About talking about I'm not hearing him. Anna, can you hear about?
No, Abba is
Uh, I just make my parting statement.